I don't know what it's like outside of the US, but here in the US, everywhere you look, if you look around, and if you're able, God bless you, if you're able just to anchor deep into the life that you love with the people that you love, doing the things that you love, well, you're probably not watching my YouTube video, but if you're able to do that, wonderful. Feeling safe and empowered in the life that you love, wonderful. But if, like me, you're looking around at the news everywhere, article after article, post after post saying, why Trump won? What does this say? What does this mean? How do we understand this? What sense do we make of this? And, that's just human, right? But that just human effort to locate, pinpoint a cause or a small subset of causes, that's what fucks us every time. And this is why tarot is so important. Everything, everywhere, all at once, completely interconnected and interdependent. Everything we might pinpoint, track down as a cause is also an effect, and is also part of something else we might over here talk about as a cause or an effect. It's a system. It's even more than a system. It's alive. And I don't mean in some woo-woo sense, although that too. I just mean, of course, everything interpenetrates, interconnects, interdepends upon everything else. Of course, how else could it be? What do we think the universe is? Separate billiard balls that, one gets shot over here by some divine hand that's, not connected to the system, and then hits some other billiard ball over there, does that even make sense really? Isn't it much more intuitive to recognize the ways in which everything, everywhere, all at once is interconnected? And yet it's so natural for us to want to locate specific causes. And indeed, that's how we survive as organisms. We say, oh, big bad threat over there, better run away. Oh, I want that over there. We're continually lining ourselves up in a world of concrete cause and effect. That's how we're organized. Great, except that when we do that, if we take that deep to heart, that linear causality deep to heart, then we're continually separating ourselves off from the things that are causes or that we impinge upon as effects. We're saying, I'm here, that's over there. We're continually othering. We're continually splitting off. And we're continually missing the incredibly complex and beautiful dance, the mandala of life. We're continually missing that. So, why Trump won? Countless causes. The moment of now, the moment where America resoundingly elects Donald J. Trump as president, is a singular moment comprised of countless moving parts. Tarot can help us begin to think in that systemic, interconnected way. It can help us begin to lean into the whole, the WHOLE that is this universe, and to recognize how we are a part of that whole. That anything that affects us, we are also affecting. That anything that somebody, somewhere, they over there cause, we are also causing. And we are also, like them, an effect and an entity that is impacted by countless other causes and effects, right? This is the nature, the complex nature of life. And tarot, by its shuffle, by its spread, by the way it enlivens and cultivates in us an ability to see the whole and to read the interconnection of parts, and develops that capacity more and more and more. Tarot teaches us to think in linear causality, in systemic terms, to think in mandala terms. And that, my friends, that allows us both to recognize the singularity of the moment and its connection to what's come before and what may come next, what could be coming next, how this moment in its wholeness is unfolding. And That's also what allows us, as I drink my coffee, that's also what allows us to take and understand the moment as a mirror. You know, the posts that were saying, you know, America, this is you. Donald Trump is you. This is a resounding victory. This is you, America. Okay. The only way we can really see the mirror and find ourselves in the mirror is to recognize that we are the mirror. And to recognize the ways in which every single moment is bringing forth both what we consider to be light, that, for me, that Kamala spirit of joy, all the stuff that, you know, the Dems really were able to mobilize in their marketing and in their messaging, all the stuff in myself, in America, in the promise of democracy, in the shining beacon that is the American experiment, as we Americans pompously like to say in our exceptionalism. We are the experiment. Nowhere else is experimenting. All of that, that's the light. Yes, it's here. And then everything else we ascribe to over there, it's all shadowy. That's in the mirror too. It's all here. It's all here. And this is how tarot is helpful, right? Right? It allows us to see the light and the shadow. It allows us to see the mirror and that we are the mirror. It allows us to see how every single moment is connected to every single other moment, how every single thing, separate thing, is not separate, is interconnected, is part of this whole. Our spiritual and emotional growth and development, friends, of this I am 100% sure. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Our spiritual and emotional growth depends upon us being able more and more to understand and accept the whole. The WHOLE, the wholeness, the integrity of this life. Now, this is not a kumbaya moment. This is not a accept that this is the way it is. This is not a kumbaya moment. This is not about acceptance, but this is a call to say, wise action. You want to move forward in the world, in your singular life, with impact, with hope, with fire. And it's not just the caffeine talking. My card of the month is the Knight of Wands, fire of fire. You want to move forward? Yeah. Settle into this mirror. Settle into the recognition of the wholeness of this moment. Why did Donald Trump win? All the reasons you can think of, and everything else. This moment. He is this moment. We are this moment. So again, not kumbaya, not just accept it, not just embrace. This is not about embrace. This is about fucking meeting this life of ours. So for some of us, this moment is utterly terrifying and incapacitating, and with good reason, because many of the things that we've heard, that we've read, that we've witnessed, if they unfold the way we fear, our lives, the lives of those we love, are compromised. If you're in that space of fear right now, again, this moment is holding that. And I encourage all of us to lean on what gives us strength. The wholeness gives me strength. And I'm, a cisgendered white, reasonably financially comfortable woman in one of the sort of mellowest parts of the United States of America. I'm drinking a beautiful cappuccino. My beloved is in the next room resting. My dogs are healthy. My stepson is healthy. My family is healthy. Easy for me to say. And that's why I'm saying it, because I can say this right now. So finding what is for you in this moment, easier than not, and leaning in There's a whole universe supporting you right now. There's a whole universe of light emerging right now. And the shadow belongs to all of us. We're all going to have to bear the light and the dark, and to do it together. The 78, the tarot, teaches us a thing or two about gathering together. It teaches us a thing or two about the light and the dark meeting and us being able to hold it all. If you've made it this far in this video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your practice. And I deeply encourage you to join the community that I'm part of, the Mindful Tarot community. But if it's not for you, just be a part of whatever is the right spot for you to feel your wholeness and feel your support right now. Every third Sunday of the month, the Mindful Tarot community gathers for a Zoom. The next one is, I believe it's the 17th. I think that's the date of this month, November. And details are below. Yeah, much love to all of you. Have a good day.